Hey guys, this is Robert at the Greenhouse. Today we're going to do some propagation of succulents. So if you're like us, it doesn't take long for your succulents to kind of get overgrown. That can happen because the light situation is not great for them. They're growing towards the light. Sometimes they just get too big. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to take an old, tired, worn succulent and make new. Succulent propagation is really quite easy. All you have to do is take an old succulent, or when they start getting old, or even when they don't, you'll get pieces here that have fallen off, and you think, oh, that's got to have some purpose. Well, it does. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a tray of new. All you're going to do is you're going to take your little leaves that have fallen off. You're just going to put them in a line. You're not pressing them down into the dirt or anything. You're just kind of just laying them on top of the dirt. Same thing with these new. These that aren't broken off yet, you're just going to give them a little quick snap. They'll come right off. You're going to do the same. All right, so we get a lot of questions about who we are, what the origin of the greenhouse is. So I thought while I'm working here, I'll just answer a few of those questions here for you. So the first question that we get a lot is, what's the story of the greenhouse? So that's kind of interesting because a lot of people think that we would have a lot of greenhouse experience or background, and in fact we don't. My wife Becky and I started the greenhouse about 4 years ago. We're both serial entrepreneurs. The real estate was available. There was formerly the downtown plant farm next door in the greenhouses, and which we loved and frequented ourselves. And the opportunity came to get the property and to reopen that business as the greenhouse. So we just jumped on it. So we don't have a lot of formal training. We were just hobby gardeners around the house. So what we knew at that point was just what we had known and learned from years of just doing gardening just like you do. So now here we are 4 years in. We've grown from having 2 seasonal greenhouses that are only open, part of the year, to a full-blown operation where including 2 greenhouses that are open all the time, landscape services, trees, shrubs, and then now our garden and home store here next door. So let's get on to our next question here. So the next question is, why do you do what you do? Why do I do what I do? Well, we all have to do something, right? We have to do something. So why not do something that you enjoy? So this has worked kind of great for Becky and I because it kind of fills both of our tanks, if you will. I am more of an operations kind of guy, and she's the creative. I'll be the first to tell you that if there's anything in here that you like, whether it be plant choices or product selection or anything like that, or the way we've got something displayed, Becky's gets all the credit for that. I get no credit for that. She's an artist and she does a great job. She does an amazing job, and we're thankful for that. But this is a great outlet for her because of the creativity. So that's why she does what she does. I do what I do because I just enjoy the people part of it. I enjoy the operations side on the back. Becky and I both have experience, with the back-end business operations, but I enjoy that part of the business. But also I just really enjoy the people, meeting new people, seeing where they're from, what brought them here, how they found out about us, and all the relationships that we've made over the years have been fantastic. So that's really why we do what we do, is because it makes us happy. This is a tray that we've had going for quite some time. So as you can see, what we do, and there's no rhyme and reason to this tray. We've not gone and put in rows or pinwheels or anything neat with this one. We just, when we're in the greenhouse and we're cleaning and we find some leaves laying around, we just throw them in this, and it just happens. We throw water on it from time to time, and this is what's happened. So, but you can see that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you what we do with this big bunch of succulents. So I have already filled up some 2-inch pots here, and this can be, I'm just putting these 2-inch pots. These can be your final pot. They can be, you can have a pot and put groupings in together, whatever. I'm just going to put individuals in here just to show you how we do it. So what I'm going to do is I just take one of these puppies here. I'm going to cut it about like that. You can see where the I'm leaving a little bit of stem, so I'm going to break off these 4 bottom leaves. So then I'm left with basically a little rosette with a stem. So transplanting is nothing more than taking that and popping that down in my same sand, either succulent mix, cactus and succulent mix, or sand and potting soil mixture. So that's all there is to that. So that's easy peasy. So I'll answer one final question here while I'm filling up my trays, and that one is, what is your favorite thing about what you do? This is one that I think that Becky and I would both agree on. Our favorite thing about doing what we do and having the greenhouse is the joy that it brings to the community. It's more than stuff. You can buy stuff anywhere, but I'm real big on making shopping here an experience. And we want your experience to always be predictably good. And we've got some customers that will have a bad day at work, and they'll walk in the door and they'll smell the candles when they walk in or what have you, and they'll just be like, the stress just comes off of them. There's nothing that makes us feel better than that. And they may not buy anything. They may walk in the door knowing they're not going to buy anything, but they know that just walking around in here for an hour is going to make them feel good. So, and that makes us feel good. So to answer the question of what's our favorite thing about doing what we do, it is making you guys feel good, making you guys happy, and bringing a little bit of joy into your life. Okay, so while I'm looking in the tray here, I found one that we just tossed in recently. So this can show you in a couple weeks, this is what we're looking at. We've got the mama leaf, we've got the new roots already started for the new plant, and the new baby little succulent starting there. So in time, before long, this is going to start growing more. This is going to sort of dry up, and then you'll be able to pinch it and pull it off, and then you'll be left with your new plant. So that gives you an example of what you're going to be looking for in the coming weeks. Okay guys, so that's it. A quick succulent propagation lesson there. Got your old ugly succulents, take the leaves off, drop them on a nice suitable medium, water them, let them grow for a few weeks, transplant them into something nice here, and enjoy. Quick reminder, succulents like a lot of light and they like very little water. They thrive on neglect. So put them in that cup, give them a good bit of sunshine, or just a little bit of water. Rotate that pot so they don't grow sideways on you and start looking like this again. So happy growing.